RHOC, star Ginella reveals emotional response to the lie detector episode. Season 19 of The Real Housewives of Orange County has been a wild ride for Ginella. This is especially the case with the August 28th episode, in which Emily Simpson asked her to leave the lie detector event. Now, she's opening up about her relationship with the ladies. This comes amid reports she won't be on the show for a while. Ginella spoke to US Weekly about the aftermath of failing the lie detector test at the party. She said, "I think after the Persian New Year party, there is the biggest shift in the whole season. I was gutted." Ginella continued, "I was saying to my husband last night, I was like, thank you for letting me rot in bed for a few weeks. I was just so emotional about leaving." The interviewer also asked about the biggest misconception that exists about her. She said, "That I'm a plotter and a planner, and I'm just spreading a web of lies with everyone." Ginella continued, "I don't think I'm capable of that." Reports say Ginella won't be on The Real Housewives of Orange County for a while. Of course, Ginella is a full-time cast member on The Real Housewives of Orange County. However, OK Magazine is reporting that the second season housewife may be absent from the show for the foreseeable future. An insider spoke to the outlet. They said, Bravo felt that all of the women were coming for her and decided to remove her from the mix for a bit. They continued, "It was clear all of the women had planned to band together to take Katie down, and they ended up refusing to film with her." Fans will recall that previous reports said that Ginella didn't attend the cast trip to Amsterdam. The insider continued, as she mentioned in an interview, she did want to film at the cast trip and previously said she was grateful to Bravo for temporarily removing her from the situation, but they still thought it was best for her to sit out the cast trip. The person also stated that Bravo's reason for having her briefly exit was primarily because the other women were still refusing to sit down with her and let the drama go. They added, "Fans of Katie's can stay tuned, though, as this is not the end of her story on TV." She has responded to the episode. Ginella took to Instagram on August 28th and posted a photo of herself wearing the same dress from the most recent episode of RHOC. She captioned the image, "Another waste of a good dress." Additionally, she shared a video on her Instagram stories about the inaccuracy of the lie detector tests featured on reality television. RHOC star Ginella recently opened up about her emotional response to the infamous lie detector episode on The Real Housewives of Orange County. The episode, which has stirred significant discussion among fans and media outlets, put Katie in a particularly vulnerable position, confronting personal truths while navigating the show's intense drama. In a candid interview, Katie admitted that participating in the polygraph test was far more emotionally taxing than she had anticipated. She described feeling a mix of anxiety and apprehension, knowing that her responses would be scrutinized not only by the producers but also by the viewing audience. Despite the tension, Katie emphasized that she approached the process with honesty, hoping to clarify misconceptions and address lingering questions from both her co-stars and fans. The episode also shed light on the dynamics between Katie and her fellow cast members. She explained that while some confrontations were expected given the history of conflicts on the show, the lie detector's results intensified emotions and led to some raw, unfiltered exchanges. Katie noted that being put on the spot in such a public and high-stakes setting challenged her composure, but ultimately offered her a chance to reflect on her own actions and responses. Fans have responded strongly to the episode, sharing mixed opinions online about the polygraph segment and its implications. Katie expressed gratitude for the support she received from viewers who appreciated her transparency and candidness. She acknowledged that while reliving these moments on screen can be difficult, the experience allowed her to better understand herself and navigate relationships with both honesty and grace. As the season continues, Katie hinted that fans can expect more emotionally charged moments, promising that her journey on RHOC will continue to reveal personal insights and the complexities of friendships, trust, and accountability within the cast.